Hi there, I'm back. And today I'm going to continue the Aging Through the Decades series with discussion about our 30s. I'm going to use this muscle lady to demonstrate the muscles that are used for animation that end up creating lines on our face, and the answer to that is the botulinum products. I don't have a preference over Dysport or Botox. Either one is fine, but you do want to start relaxing some of the muscles of animation as you get into your 30s, as soon as you start seeing lines at rest. So I'm going to just kind of demonstrate some of the motion that I have on my face. I've been treating my face for many years. I treat my frontalis, my glabella, my crow's feet, my mentalis. So that's about everything that I treat. Anyways, my bunny lines sometimes. But there's always a group of muscles that are under your skin that is responsible for the motion that you see on the surface. So with my little pen here, I'm going to demonstrate. When we frown, the little frown that we get between our eyebrows, we end up with an 11 over time. Sometimes it's 3 lines, sometimes it's just 1. But what's responsible for that is the corrugator above each eyebrow and the procerus that runs right between your eyebrows. The two corrugators actually contract toward the midline, which scrunches the skin together. The procerus there crunches the skin down, which gives you the line across the bridge of your nose. It is these 3 muscles that we call the glabella, and I try to eliminate all motion in those 3 muscles whenever I'm treating that area. It is the one area on the face that I really do try to completely obliterate all motion. It's associated with negative emotions. You're either frowning, angry, frustrated, something. That's not usually happy and exciting, so it's no big deal to sacrifice some of that look on your face. As far as the crow's feet go and the frontalis muscle, how you lift your eyebrows, I usually tend to treat those a little bit more lightly so that you do have some level of animation, but finding the fine line between obliterating enough motion that you're not folding the skin, but leaving a little bit of motion so you still can animate with your face. Now, back in my 30s, when I first started using these products, I was super hyper animated. Everything was just really exciting for me to talk and contort my face when I told stories. But now I use mostly my hands because I'm a little bit muted, but not totally. So let me go grab Leah. She's our receptionist. She's the girl that you talk to when you call our office, and she's your front leading woman when you call Owsley Plastic Surgery. So I'm going to go get her, and I'm going to have her actually animate for real. Okay, hold on. Leah? This is Leah. Okay, so now for the areas, for the areas that I just discussed, the glabella, I'm going to have you frown. And you can see, so she kind of is just an 11, if you will. She looks like she might get a 3rd one over here in the next decade or so. But her skin is beautiful and she doesn't have any lines at rest. And so I'm just using her to demonstrate those motions that we just talked about because I'm a little blunted. Now I want you to raise your brows. Okay, this is from the frontalis muscle, this big bifurcated muscle on the forehead, and that lifts your brows. Good, and relax. And then lastly, I want you to squint your eyes like it's super bright out. Good. And you can just see barely she has just a little bit of folding skin. That's it. And I am not in any way trying to say that any of these motions are bad, but those will lead to lines that are in your skin, even at rest, later on in life. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, that pretty much sums up everything I have to say about using the botulinum products in your 30s. To recap the 20s, remember, always use your sunscreen because you got to keep on protecting that skin even as you progress into the correction years. Anyways, thanks for joining me. Stay tuned for Age Fighter RN's next discussion on aging in the 40s. We're going to talk about some really new exciting products that are usually aimed toward volume, but there might be some more interesting places on the face that I add for botulinum toxins as well. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.